Okay, you might see that I have a couple different curls going on here because what this tutorial is gonna be about is what if you're trying to make a look kind of like this, but you've curled things a little too tight. That's what we're gonna go over today, and I think that you're gonna like it because I see this one a lot. I see the curls being so hard that you just can't kind of get the look you're going for. So let's do this, let's have some fun. Okay, all right, I'm gonna curl a couple curls here. They kind of do have curls already, but I'm gonna show you what I mean. So I am gonna turn on this flat iron. Okay, got the flat iron on. And I'm gonna curl a couple curls. And this is gonna be a quick tutorial. I don't want this to take up your time because you got this in the bag. We just need to go over a couple little things, okay? So here's some tips for you with your hair curls. Now, if you're wanting something that you're worried that it's gonna go into too tight, you're using a flat iron or you're using a wand, turn down the heat that you normally do. If you're going for more of a loose curl, even if you have something like this where it can be tight, if you're going for more of a loose curl, just turn down that heat a little bit because then it cannot curl it as tight as you're wanting. The other thing is, if you notice how I wrap the curl, if you wrap it super tight, it's going to take on a tighter curl. But if we wrap it a little loose so that you can just tell that there's a little bit of that movement into that curl, it's going to change it up a bit, right? Okay, so I have these curls. It's a little tighter than I want it to be. There's that volume up there, not fully digging it, like even when I brush it out and whatnot, it's doing that. Okay, one thing that you can do if the curls start out too tight too, is as soon as you release it from your hair wand or from a flat iron, whatever it is you choose for your hair, if you just loosen up that curl right off the bat while it's still warm, that's gonna make a difference for it too. So the other thing that we're gonna focus on today is how do we get a looser curl if we don't want it to look like that. All you have to do is grab your flat iron and you're just gonna pull the flat iron down a couple times. So all it does, it's not gonna straighten it, but now look at the curl that we have. It's a way different curl, right? It's not so tight up at that top. So I'm gonna, let's say I like this one, but this one is just a little too much. I'm just gonna come in here softly, just a couple times, and soften out that curl. So I'm gonna continue to do this right in here. And again under here. So I still like that bottom part, or maybe the bottom part has a little bit too much curl than what you want. Now I'm gonna come in here. Okay, this one is just a little too much. So I'm gonna come in here and straighten that one out. And just soften out those curls. So now I'm gonna work with it just a little bit. And I have a look that is way more chilled out than what it was before. And now it's matching up more to that look that I want. So again, you don't have to take it all the way down. You can just address the piece that you feel is a little bit too tight. You would have to get out possibly 2 tools, or let's say it gets that curl at the bottom that you don't want. Again, you're just gonna come and bring your flat iron in and straighten out the bottom part so it doesn't have that curl any longer. Easy peasy. So if you have short hair, long hair, curly hair, not wanting to make it as curly hair, you can always just take the flat iron through it quickly. The other tip is to turn down the heat so that it just cannot get as tight of a curl, even if you're using a smaller wand. Then you can always go in and use a bigger wand or a bigger curling iron and you're set, you're good to go. So curling hair is good, curling too tight, nah, but we can change it up. I hope you figured that out. I hope those little tips that were so easy fixed everything for you today. I'm Jocelyn McClellan. If you didn't catch it in the beginning, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel where you can see more tips that I can give for you, tutorials and all that jazz. You can find me on Instagram at jocelyn.mcclellan and Facebook, Fit Mission Makeup with Jocelyn McClellan. Thank you so much and have a great day.